Blake Williams with Battle Tested here, and it's story time. The spring semester of my junior year, I decided to join the track team. And the only reason I decided to join the track team was because I wanted to get my picture in the yearbook just one more time. And I knew that being a part of any team, that would happen. So I joined the team. The very first week I was a part of the team, we had the school yearbook picture made. Mission accomplished. So do you think for the rest of that track season, I was very interested, invested in putting in the work necessary to be a great track athlete? Heck no, right? I've already accomplished my mission. My why, my reason for doing track, for joining track, my why, my WHY, was so stinking small, I was not willing to put in the hard work to be a great track athlete. Now, I also hadn't hit puberty yet, so that probably would have helped me back too. But I knew that I didn't care much about putting in the work towards being really good at track. So I did not become a great track athlete. So I want to talk about the size of our why, because the size of your why directly affects the amount of effort you're going to put towards something. Whether that's being a part of a sport, a team athlete, whether that's being an employee at a company, whether that's being a friend to a certain person, whether that's being someone who desires to lose weight and stay in shape. The size of your why is going to affect all those things you put your energy and interest towards. Now, the size of my why was small for track, right? But contrast that to someone, an athlete who joins a team because they recognize that, man, if I get a college scholarship through this sport, I can go to college. But if I don't, I'm never going to college. Their why is huge, right? Because of that desire to go to college, perhaps is super strong. They know that they have to do this in order to get there. They're going to put in a tremendous amount of effort to succeed at that, or whether that's in academics or sports or whatever it is, right? So what is the size of your why when it comes to those things that you are involved in, those things you are pursuing, those things you would perhaps like to pursue or do or become? Whether you're an athlete, whether you're that employee, whether you're just that person that would, I hear all the time, Blake, I'd like to get in better shape. I'd like to lose 30 pounds next year, or whatever the goal might be, right? What is the size of your why to really do it? Some of us have enough internal motivation that we can just motivate ourselves to go out and do those things. My motivation tends to come in waves, and at times I'm riding those highways and I'm super committed to health and fitness perhaps, whereas other times it's like, whoo, man, I could sure use a Swiss cake roll right now. Right? What is the size of your why? So to help me, what has helped me and what I think helps others is to, if we know we're involved in something, committed to something, maybe you've set a goal, maybe you've joined a team, maybe you're at a job, a career, and your why is not huge, to put in great effort towards being successful in those things. Maybe you look externally versus internally. So looking outside yourself to say, hey, what could help me increase the size of my why? So let's say you joined a sports team only because your best friend joined, or because your parents made you be a part of a team. Your why is pretty small. So maybe you increase it by saying, hey, you know what, I really love this person, this friend, or these friends that are on that team. They love this sport, so let me work hard for them. Because I know if I'm better, I'm going to help the team, which will help them, and I really care and respect them. Or maybe you really respect the coach and you want to play hard to help make the coach successful as a coach, right? To help the team win. Maybe you're super thankful for your parents that even though this is not your favorite sport, you know what, they've done so much for you to help you get to where you are. So maybe you work hard in that sport for them. Maybe you need to get into better shape, whether that's a high school, college athlete, or whether that's someone old like me. You need to get into better shape, right? Why is your reason for doing it? If your why is just about you, then maybe it's not big enough. Maybe it needs to be, hey, you know what? I want to live longer, healthier, so I'm around for my kids' kids, right? My grandkids. I just want to be here and be able to move around and play with them. Right? Trying to find a way to make that why bigger, not about you only. It's about how you can be better for other people that you surround yourself with. Increase the size of your why, and you'll increase the amount of your effort. I wish you the best with that. Have a great week.